Following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Our Best Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Braves men's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves men's basketball.
From Navy Fieldhouse in Kansas City, Missouri, good evening and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the Ottawa University men take on the Avila University Eagles. The Braves on a 4-game winning streak come in at 14-8, 10-6 in the KCAC, fresh off a win over Kansas Wesleyan, 67-60 on Saturday. For the Eagles, they're 8-14, 7-9 in the conference. They've lost 3 in a row, including a loss to number 5 Oklahoma Wesleyan on Saturday, 87-59. Casey Weeder back with you alongside Matt Kincaid. Matt, Ottawa wanting to pick up their 5th straight one. This is redemption time or revenge time as the Eagles got the better of Ottawa earlier this year in Ottawa, 74-72.
Yeah, you know, this is a point in the season where you want to start stacking wins on top of each other to build yourself, position yourself for that conference tournament, and nothing feels better than getting a revenge win and helping improve your position or solidifying your position as you move toward the conference play.
That loss back on November 29th was part of that 4-game losing streak for OU after they started the season 7-0, but with this schedule being so heavy on the back end, you know you've got Southwestern Oklahoma Wesleyan to finish the year. These are the games you have to win, and with the win tonight, you could see a matchup for 4th place on Thursday against Bethany. Games in this building have been interesting to say the least. 2 late game winners, one by Isaiah Palmer back in 2018, and then a step back 3 from Darryl Bowie the next year to give Ottawa the win in this building after they trailed 30-5 in that game. Last year, Ottawa came out and blitzed the Eagles, won the game by 30, were up by 25 at halftime. But both these teams have played better in the other's building than they do when they play at home.
Yeah, sometimes it's just weird how that works in terms of whether it's just you're more comfortable, you're more focused, you've got something that you're trying to prove. You know, sometimes teams play like that if they've got a bunch of guys that are from that other team's area. You know, being here in Kansas City, if there's guys from, you know, Ottawa on the team that want to come back, kind of show their friends at home, you know, sometimes you get those kinds of situations for sure.
Ottawa comes in on that 4-game winning streak. They sit at 10-6 in the KCAC. Finds them all alone in 5th place after that win over Kansas Wesleyan, and they're up to the Coyotes to 9-7. Bethany at 11-5, Bethel and Southwestern both at 12-3, and then you've got number 5 Oklahoma Wesleyan at 15-1. A win tonight for Ottawa would get them potentially 2 games clear of Kansas Wesleyan, who takes on Southwestern today. But these wins against teams that have losing records, you have to come up with victories, especially when you lost to those teams at home earlier in the season.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you want to, from a tie-breaking perspective, and it's also to show how much have you improved. Learn from your mistakes, come out and make the adjustments for the second time, go around, and not get fooled again.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will look at the first matchup this year between Ottawa and Avila. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Our Best Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens. Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back to Kansas City as Ottawa gets set to take on the Avila Eagles. Looking back to Saturday in that 80 final score of 67-60 in favor of OU over Kansas Leslie. And it was only the second game this year Ottawa had defeated a KCAC opponent that was ahead of them in the standings. As the Coyotes jumped out to a 10-2 run, Braves responded on a 9-0 run to get it within one with 11 minutes remaining in the first half. A three-pointer from half court from Joe Johnson III got Ottawa within 4, down 34-30 at the break. Kansas Wesleyan would keep that lead with 9 minutes remaining in the second half. Ottawa went on a run, a 5-0 run to go up 51-48, and from that point would not trail. Braves struggled from the field overall, but come away with a 67-60 victory. In a lot of games this year, Matt, Ottawa's had to outscore teams, come up with 95 to 100 points. And tonight, and we saw Saturday, we saw the defense come out and they got big stops down the stretch.
Yeah, and I think that's important for a team that has shown that they can be very good offensively when they need to and can in a game that's kind of a slow down, grind it out kind of thing, step up on the defensive end and impose their will on teams.
Andre Jackson, 17 points and 9 rebounds. Ty Bland with 14 as they held Kansas Wesleyan to 37% from the field. Earlier this year, Avila, the 74-72 win over the Braves. For the Eagles, it was the Eric Smith Jr. show again. Ottawa has to be tired of seeing him. He's only a junior, the 6'6 junior from Snellville, Georgia, 17 points and 13 rebounds. And then you've got Trey Heinrich Schweiger, the 6'1 senior from Spring Hill, who always shows out against Ottawa. He had 12 points and 6 boards. Then you have Dante Simpson, the senior or the junior, 15 points and 6 rebounds, 6 assists, kind of does it all for them. And one of their players that is not playing tonight, Tyree King, actually went for 15 points and 4 rebounds. The transfer from Emporia State will not play tonight, along with the transfer from Missouri Valley, Tremaine Banks. So they're in a situation similar to what Ottawa's had to deal with losing Terry Carroll for the season. In that between those two guys, that's 15 points that they're not getting a contribution from, and that's where their struggles have come in scoring the ball, as they are now last in the conference with just 65 points per game.
Yeah, and not only do they miss those guys from the perspective of being able to score the ball, but experience on the court, being able to play defense, and it also makes your rotation different. So different sets of guys are on the court at different times together and play different roles.
46 meeting between OU and Avila. The Braves lead the all-time series 25-20 and are 3-2 in their last 5 games. We talked about Avila winning earlier this year, 74-72 back on November 29th, but they have won 3 straight inside Navy Fieldhouse as this rivalry goes back to November 19th, 1983. We're going to wrap it up when we come back at starting lineups from Kansas City. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We appreciate the people of Franklin County. We serve some of the nicest folks you would ever want to meet. Thank you. We appreciate your patronage. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment. Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Welcome back to Navy Fieldhouse. We'll get you the starting lineups for the Braves, same as it's been during this 4-game winning streak. At guard will be number 3, Ian Moore, the 6'2 junior from Lamar, Missouri. 9 points, 3 assists for Ian on Saturday. At guard number 5, Andre Jackson, the 6'3 senior from Turner, a transfer from Highland Community College. 12 points, 6 boards for him. Had 17 and 9 on Saturday. At guard number 10, Joe Johnson III, the 5'8 senior from Waynesville, Missouri, transfer from Missouri S&T, 12 points, 2 rebounds. He was 2 of 5 from 3, and in the process moved into 9th all-time with 154 threes in his Ottawa career. At forward, number 11, Tristan Hall, a 6'7" senior from KCK, 8.7 boards a game for Tristan. And at guard number 31, Jackson Mallory, the 6'2" senior from Lawrence, 3 points and 4 boards on Saturday. He is averaging 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists a game. Mallory is second all-time in assists with 423. He is 38 away from tying Rodney Gilliard for first all-time in Ottawa history. Head coach for the Braves, Arian Stephenthal, 118-84 in his 7th season. Associate head coach Phil McClintock and assistant Jamie Baddish. For the Eagles at 8-14, 7-9. At guard will be number 1, Trey Heinrich Schweiger, the 6'1" senior from Spring Hill. At guard number 4, Adam Barbary, making his first start for the Eagles, the 6-foot freshman from Germantown, Tennessee. At forward number 5, Eric Smith Jr., the 6'6" junior from Snellville, Georgia, averages a double-double, 14 points and 10 boards. At guard number 10, Dante Simpson, a 6-foot junior from Union City, Tennessee. And at guard number 15, Jared Larson, 6'3" sophomore from Independence, Missouri. Ottawa in the black jerseys tonight. Black shorts, Ottawa written across the chest in gold with the arrowhead on the back of the uniform. For the Eagles, white jerseys, white shorts, purple and gold triple stripe down the side of the jersey. Avila in cursive across the chest. And Ottawa will send Tristan Hall into the circle to jump it up against Eric Smith Jr. Officials give us the thumbs up, and we are ready to go from Kansas City. And hopefully the energy in the building rises a little bit more than what we had during the women's game match.
I would agree. A better crowd here tonight.
And we are finally ready to go. Whistle is blown. Ball is in the air, and Hall wins the tip to Andre Jackson. Braves go from right to left in the first half on the radio dial. It is Mallory to start it for OU. They go right wing for Ian Moore. In the corner to Joe Johnson III. They're going to post up Andre Jackson. He'll go baseline. Up and under, right hand layup good as he goes by Eric Smith.
Nice job, good body position there to get the ball up on the rim and through the hoop.
2-0 OU, right side is Barbary, the freshman. Braves will switch. He'll get in the lane, lost the handle, ball's loose, and it goes out of play, a turnover on the Eagles. And I would expect Ottawa to try and put massive amounts of pressure on him. He makes his first start, the true freshman from Tennessee.
No, I think you're exactly right there.
Braves leading 2-0, 19:25 remaining in the first half. Again, they're going to go to Ian Moore. In the corner to Joe Johnson III. Bounce pass down low to Andre Jackson. Dre, step back jumper from 7, in and out. Rebound to the Eagles. As getting that rebound was Dante Simpson. Right wing, out to Jared Larson. Transfer from Park. Simpson left side of the floor, gets a screen from Eric Smith Jr. They're going to post him up down low in the lane, turn around with the right hand, short. Jackson Mallory gets the rebound. Andre Jackson works on Eric Smith Jr. Step back, leaves it with Johnson III. Joe, down low to Tristan Hall. He spins, turns around, right hand is short, ball tipped around. Eric Smith Jr. with the board. Then Mallory gets the steal from behind, and he'll leave it to Joe Johnson III on the wing. Joe driving in on Heinrich Schweiger. Ottawa swings it around the perimeter. Ian, jump stop in the lane. Bounce pass down low to Tristan Hall with the left hand. Shot blocked right back to him. And the loose ball picked up by Avila.
Rivs have continued to be unkind to Ottawa tonight.
2-0 Braves, 18:20 remaining in the first half. Right side of the floor with Heinrich Schweiger. Kick it in the corner to Larson. He wants the three. It's long. Rebound to Tristan Hall in the right corner. Braves are 1 of 4. Eagles are 0 for 2. Dribble handoff. Johnson III for a three. Gets it started. And Ottawa goes up by 5.
Nice shot there. Quick release.
Joe has started to find his role on this team. 36 3 games ago, 27 the game after that. They'll kick it out to Larson for 3 on the wing. It's going to be short. Tristan Hall gets the rebound. Mallory in transition. Down the far sideline, Jack. They'll cross over, leaves it with Joe again for a 3. Off the mark. And the rebound to Eric Smith Jr. And he almost travels, trying to avoid his teammate Simpson. They'll hand it off to Larson. Left side of the floor as they go into the corner to Heinrich Schweiger. He'll drive on Joe. He's cut off. And now he has to pick up his dribble. He'll switch sides of the floor to Barbary. Barbary spins in the lane, lost the handle, ball's on the floor, and it goes out of bounds off of Avila, and it'll be a turnover.
Good defense there by the Braves. Really putting pressure on the ball handlers and not making the easy pass into the post.
Bill Sloan, the head coach for the Eagles, an Ottawa grad in his 6th season. 17-10 to go in the first half. Braves up 5-0. A little better start than what we saw Saturday when Ottawa went down 14-4. Mallory was open in the corner. He's going to go down low to Andre Jackson on the block. Dre backing in. They're going to double team. He steps through that double team, kicks it out to Ian Moore, and they call him for traveling.
Yeah, just tough there. He got himself backed into a spot in no man's land and couldn't get the pass out without the travel.
With the sub, they'll bring in Jaquan Daniels, the 6'4 senior from Columbus, Georgia. 11 points and 4 boards a game for Quan. First turnover on OU. The Eagles have turned it over 3 times. Dribble handoff. Finds Barbary. Now back to Simpson. He's on the wing. Simpson drives, looks to get in the lane, steps through, left side. They'll kick it out to Barbary. He gets Jackson to leave his feet, and the ball goes out of bounds off of his leg, and a turnover on Avila. Into the game for OU, Elijah Mason, the 6'4 freshman from Oklahoma City. And taking a seat is Tristan Hall.
And again, I believe that might be 2 turnovers on Barbary at this point.
5-0 OU, 16-28 remaining in the first half. Right wing, Jaquan Daniels. He runs into Schweiger. Driving baseline. They'll kick it right to Mason. Mason to Joe in the lane, steps through, and they're going to call a jump ball. And it'll give Avila possession.
Yeah, the jump ball there might be...
well, I thought that he had gone past the jump ball and then got held on the arm.
Exactly.
Into the game for the Eagles, we number 34, Josh Kilpatrick, a 6'5 freshman from Green Valley, Missouri. Braves to the full court pressure, 2-2-1 trap. Heinrich Schweiger finds Simpson. Now it's a 3-on-2. They kick it in the corner. Kilpatrick, right side for Simpson. They're going to post up down low with Smith Jr. He backs in on Mason. Ball was loose. Now he'll work inside. Right side pass to Kilpatrick. Back down low to Eric Smith Jr. Braves trying to help on him. Bucket's no good, but he's fouled as he was going up and hit on the arm. Goes on Andre Jackson, his first.
Yeah, Smith Jr. there got the ball on the block deep, and, you know, just the size there makes it difficult for the Braves to contain him there.
Both these teams did play on Saturday. Game 1 of 3 of the week for both teams. He'll make the first. Smith Jr. for a big man shoots about 54% into the game for the Eagles. Number 12, Jalen Jenkins, a 6'1 junior from Blue Springs, Missouri. Averages 8 points and 2 rebounds. Second free throw, no good. This is an Eagle team that's been together for a long time. This core, especially of Jenkins, Simpson, Eric Smith Jr., have been together. And then Mason stepped out of bounds as Ottawa was trying to attack the other way. Another turnover. That is the third on OU, but not many teams in this conference can say they've had 6 or 7 guys that have kind of gone through the ringer like Avila has.
Yeah, right. You know, and it's funny how sometimes teams get the right set of guys and they just stick together kind of as a bubble through the whole system.
Into the game for OU, Ty Bland, the 6'5 junior from Auburn Hills, Michigan. Simpson, screen set by Eric Smith Jr. Mason comes out to guard him, trying to stay with them. He gets to the left wing. They're going to go down low to Smith Jr. He backs on Andre Jackson, spinning in the lane short, and a foul's going to be called on OU. And that goes on Jackson. That is huge. That's his second. And Mallory's going to come in for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call there for the second foul.
Shoot 2 more. 5-1 OU. First one no good for Smith Jr.
And Jackson giving up some size there to Smith Jr.
Strength-wise, Andre can go with anyone in this conference. Just Smith going over the top of him as he is at 6'6", plays more around 6'8". Got good length. Second free throw, no good either. He's 1 for 4 to start the game. The 5-1 OU lead, almost 5 minutes into the first half. Moore in the lane, left hand, he's fouled, packing the rim. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, Moore really caught the ball in the wing and put his head down, went through the lane hard, drew the foul.
Moore's first free throw is good. Ian on the season, an 86% free throw shooter. Ottawa in that win against Kansas Wesleyan finished 14 of 18 from the free throw line down the stretch, goes 6 of 6 in the final 30 seconds. Both free throws good for Moore. Into the game for the Eagles will be Dylan DeShazer, the 6'6 sophomore from Lewisburg. It's a 7-1 Braves lead. 5 minutes into the first half. Heinrich Schreiger back to Simpson. Daniels will guard him. Simpson spins back to the right, gets a good dribble behind the back to clear space. They kick it left side to Dinkins. Lob it down low to DeShazer. Meeting him there is Mason, but a good shot with the right hand by DeShazer dropped. That's the first field goal for the Eagles.
Yeah, nice job there, a little baby hook.
Mallory hands it off to Moore. Heinrich Schreiger steps out on him. Dribble hand off to Mallory. Jack with 17 on the shot clock. Dribble hand off to Daniels. On, spinning to the elbow, backing in, finds Mason. He wants a triple. No, it's an air ball. Rebound by Heinrich Schreiger, going the other way for Avila. The Braves will trap him, and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. It goes on Bland, his first personal. That is team foul number 3. Hull and Johnson III come back in. Moore and Mason sit.
And the Braves right now really look like they're trying to trap the ball on the wing, get it out of the hands of the point guard.
Inbounded to Shazer. Left side for Heinrich Schreiger. They'll skip pass in the corner. Three-pointer from Kilpatrick. Short. Rebound by Hull. Ottawa wants to get out transition. They find Ty Bland. Ty steps through the contact. No. Rebound by Avila. 14:05 remaining in the first half. Heinrich Schreiger off the glass. No. Rebound by Bland. Braves want to push the other way. They have numbers 4 on 3. Daniels in the corner. Gets by one defender. Scoops. And a lot of contact. No whistle. And it goes out of play off of Avila. 7-3 OU lead. They are 2 of 8 from the field. The Eagles 1 of 6. Mallory inbounds. We'll go to Daniels in the left corner. Up top to Joe. Right wing to Mallory. Jack attacks. Right side Tristan. Jumper from Tristan Hall. Good from 7.
Nice lead there by Mallory for the assist.
9-3 OU. 13:37 remaining in the first half. Left-hand side out to Heinrich Schreiger. Started by Joe Johnson III. Dribbles from one side of the floor to the other. He'll go right wing. Out to Kilpatrick. Skip pass to the far side. Finds DeShazer. DeShazer in the lane, floats and scores. That's 4 for him. He just kind of went from one block to the other, floated in the lane and scored.
Yeah, too easy there.
Hull, right wing for Joe Johnson III. Joe to Bland. He wants an open 3. In and out. Rebound by Dinkins. Simpson leaves it with Dinkins. Out to Heinrich Schreiger. Schweiger's pass almost taken away by Johnson III. He's about to fall down. Regains his balance with 18 on the shot clock. Right wing. Kilpatrick. Bounce pass left side to Heinrich Schreiger. Daniels out on him to defend. Three-pointer on the way long. Rebound by Tristan Hall. Braves have held the Eagles to 2 of 8 to start the game. Joe drives on Heinrich Schreiger. Has Bland in the left corner. He'll drive, kicks it to Daniels. He wants an open 3 in the corner. Yes. DePont Daniels gives Ottawa a 7-point lead.
Good look. He was ready to shoot and let it fly.
12-5 Braves. Right side Kilpatrick. Set a screen for him. DeShazer wants a 3. No. Rebound by Bland. Ty will finally pick him up as he gets to the free throw line. Daniels again for a 3. Long. DeShazer with the board. You hear Steve getting after his team. They are last in the conference in offensive rebounds. Just 7.5 a game. No one really getting on the glass right now. DeShazer. Right side for Heinrich Schreiger. Off the screen, Simpson. In the corner they'll go. Back to Simpson on the wing. 10 on the shot clock. Simpson gets the screen from DeShazer. DeShazer open for 3 from straight away. Short, an air ball, and then it goes out of play. Smith Jr. returns along with Jared Larson. Ian Moore comes back into the game for OU. 11 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Ottawa 12, Avila 5. Moore to the right wing, brings it back to Johnson III. Joe drives. Left side, Daniels. He'll go baseline, pulls up from 15. No, it misses backboard. Too strong. But Daniels is trying to come away with the steal. Simpson gets it right back. It's 5-on-4. Simpson in the lane. Right hand lays good in the foul.
Yeah, just tough luck there. When you gamble for the steal in the backcourt, it really puts your team in a, in an uneven position. It was a 3-on-2 break.
Well, the home team's always going to make a little bit of a run at some point, and that's going to get a timeout by Ottawa with 11 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first half. The 30-second timeout, Ottawa leading 12-7. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
12-7 OU as it'll be sent into the free throw line to finish the three-point play. And the foul looked like it was on Daniel. Simpson finishes the three-point play. And it's Ottawa ball after the make. And full court pressure by the Eagles. Ian in trouble. He's going to find Mallory. Right side out to Tristan Hall. Hall in the corner. Johnson the third. Steps into a three on the corner. Yes.
Nice job there. Good hesitation. Let the bigger man go past him, and then a wide open three that he put through.
Second three for Joe. Ottawa leading 15-8. Larson. Braves come out to challenge him. They go back to Simpson near midcourt. Right wing Larson. They go down low to Eric Smith Jr. His layup no good, but he's fouled by Mallory who left his feet.
Yeah, I think Mallory would have been okay if he'd have stayed on the ground. Unfortunately, the post fake got him up.
10 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Eric Smith Jr. will do 2. That is the first personal on Jackson Mallory. Free throw good for Smith Jr. Daniels will check out. Bland will come in. Let's get to the free throw line. Why not the rest of Second free throw up and in. 15-10, Ottawa leading. 10:24 remaining in the first half. Mallory to Mason, or they tried to go down low to Hole on that interior pass from Moore, but it's knocked out by the Eagles.
You can hear the Ottawa coaches employing their team be more aggressive, try to get to the free throw line.
And the shot clock currently shows 10 seconds as we wait to see what they are going to set it to 20. So Ottawa to inbound to the right of their basket. And they're going to change it to 19. Mallory to inbound.
Hey, you like when they work to get it right.
Yeah, Johnson the third, open for three in the corner. He got lost, comes up short. Tip in by Ty is good. As he goes over the top of Smith Jr. and tips it in, and Ty Bland gets his first basket. Ottawa back up by 7. Larson, make that Barbary left wing, comes back to Larson. They'll swing it right side, Dinkins. Dinkins up top to Heinrich Schweiger. They'll leave it with Dinkins. Right wing, Heinrich Schweiger. Back to Dinkins. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Barbary in the corner for Larson. Mallory doing everything he can down low on Smith Jr., who goes over the top of him, misses wildly in the rebound to Tristan Hall.
Yeah, good job there. Mallory's really working hard on the bigger man.
The Swiss Army knife. We've seen him have to guard the 5 at times. Ottawa undersized this season. Here's Ty Bland driving on Dinkins. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. But we'll see what the official calls. It looked like it was. Yes, it is. For Dinkins, that's his first personal. Second team foul on Avila. Bland averages 12 points a game. His first free throw good. 65% free throw shooter for the junior from Auburn Hills, Michigan. 14 points and 6 rebounds Saturday. Put him second. Actually was the second leading scorer. Second free throw off the mark for Ty. Avila the other way, Heinrich Schweiger to Jenkins. Back to Heinrich Schweiger, Ottawa up by 8, 18-10. Larson, right side Barbary, pick and roll with Eric Smith Jr. Bland will guard him. Back out to Smith Jr., and he's going to travel.
You know, and I think here at this point, if Ottawa can continue to be aggressive, push the pace, you know, with maybe a little bit of lack of depth for Avila, some foul trouble, take advantage of that.
You almost feel like you have to whisper in here at times.
Yes, at times.
Might be able to hear us out on the floor. Johnson the third, left side, 4-time Bland. Bland goes baseline on Heinrich Schweiger, works on him, turnaround from Ty, good. Ottawa by 10, and the timeout called by Bill Sloan as Ottawa leads 20-10 with 8:57 remaining in the first half. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Braves lead the Eagles from Avila University 20-10. 8 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the first half. Heinrich Schweiger, right wing for Simpson. Back to Heinrich Schweiger. Dribbles behind the back. Screen set by Eric Smith Jr. Braves will switch, then recover. Barbary's bounce pass inside, gets to Smith Jr. Hall trying to stay with him. Left hand, no from Smith Jr. Rebound by Mallory, out to Bland. Ty in the corner to Ian. He'll drive inside, steps through, jump stop with the right hand, good, and the foul! As he went right into the chest of Simpson.
Very good play, strong move. You know, and I think Simpson might have been inside the restricted arc at that point, didn't have even a chance
Well,
to
and
come
even
down.
they've made that rule a little more confusing now.
Yeah.
And so I said that earlier in the year, and Bruce tells me that there's certain situations where you can get called for a charge. So
yeah.
When we thought we had a clear rule on that, Moore misses the free throw. That's the second straight miss for OU from the foul line. They are 3 of 5. It's a 22-10 Brave lead with 8:17 remaining in the first half. Simpson, guarded by Joe, gets to the right corner, tries to go baseline, cut off. Braves double team. They'll leave it with Smith Jr. Ball was loose. They get it back. They kick it to Simpson, right corner. Simpson to the elbow. Back to Heinrich Schweiger for 3. No. In the corner, it goes to Ty Bland, and it'll be Ottawa possession. You want to go out of play.
Just a little softer move there that kind of hip checks the defender off so that they can let the ball go out of bounds and retain good possession.
Into the game will be Elijah Mason, along with Daquan Daniels.
I think Simpson for Ottawa is still rubbing his eye.
Mason bounce pass in the corner to Mallory. We'll top to Bland. Ty to the elbow. Back in with Heinrich Schweiger. Kicked it back to Mason at the perimeter. Mason, right corner for Moore. Moore up top to Mallory. He'll step into a 3 straight away. Yes. Jackson Mallory gives Ottawa a 15-point lead.
Nice shot there by Mallory.
7:30 remaining in the first half. Heinrich Schweiger right side. Back to the middle of the floor. Then the screen from DeChaser. Off the screen, Barbary, middle of the floor, looking right side. Now he goes between the legs, looking to the left wing. Barbary dribbles to the wing, hands it off to Simpson. Juggles it, but gets it back. 8 on the shot clock. Simpson to the free throw line. Gets in the lane. Jumper from the elbow. No, Mallory tips it to himself with a rebound. Mallory right side. Ian Moore. Inside, they'll kick it out to Bland for 3. You betcha! Timeout called by Avila as the Braves lead by 18 with 6:54 remaining in the first half. We'll take that timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 3.7 FM KOF.
After her busy day, Lisa unwinds with a Vicks Vapor Bath. Lisa's husband relaxes at the end of his day with a Vicks Vapor Shower. Lisa and Steve both lose themselves in the soothing Vicks Vapors and forget about the stresses of the day. They also forget about making dinner. Looks like a frozen pizza night. Enjoy a soothing Vicks Vapo moment wherever you choose. Look for Vicks Vapo Bath and Vicks Vapo Shower in a store near you.
Braves lead at 28-10 with 6:54 to go in the first half, Matt. And good defense is translating to getting open hits on the offensive end.
It really is. The Braves are extending the pressure out, much like in the women's game, forcing Avila to start their offense much higher than they would like. And with that, the Braves are really anticipating and jumping the passing lane as well, trying to get tips and deflections. And, Avila's 3 for 15 on the game so far.
So that run for OU goes to 16-3 since the 8:57 mark, and a whistle.
Just tapped his way out of bounds.
23 on the shot clock, 6:47 remaining in the first half. Inbound by Jenkins goes in the corner. And there's a steal for OU. Mallory has been tremendous on the defensive end. He's got 4 boards, 1 assist, and 4 points. Mallory left wing. Dribbles to the right side of the floor. They're going to throw the lob to Elijah Mason. Layup's good. I know he wanted to slam that one home. But another assist for Jackson Mallory.
Yeah, really nice pass there.
Heiner Schweiger right side to Barbary. Dribbles behind the back. His jumper is going to be long. Ty Bland had the rebound, falls to the floor. Avila picks up the loose ball. They'll kick it out to Heiner Schweiger. Schweiger bounce pass inside to Shazer. Layup's good.
Just some tough luck there. Ball bounced right to the Avila player.
Here's Bland out to Mason with the dunk. And then they call a charge. So the basket doesn't count. As Bland ran into Larson. 16 foul on OU.
When he went up, I thought at first they were going to call travel because he kind of took an extra step into the light.
That is the second personal on Ty. Eric Smith Jr. returns as Ottawa leads 13-12 with 5:58 to go in the first half. Braves are at 50% from the field. The Eagles at 23%. Bounce pass to Heiner Schweiger to Barbary. Ball is loose. Barbary tracks it down as he works back towards midcourt. Barbary to the wing, looking left side, crosses over on Joe. Takes a jump stop in the lane. They'll kick it up top to Dinkins. Dinkins runs through, has it ripped away, taken away by Ty. Ty with Eric Smith Jr. on his back, gets in the lane, kicks it out to Johnson III. Joe to Daniels. Inside they'll find Ty Bland. Back out to Johnson III. Joe through the lane. He's going to be hit on the arm. And that's going to be team foul number 4.
Ottawa's doing a really good job right now moving the basketball and creating driving lanes for their teammates.
It'll be Joe Johnson III to shoot the free throws. I guess he was in the act of shooting. That's only team foul number 4. So he makes the first. Joe with 7. First trip to the foul line for him as he is a 82% free throw shooter. This has been the first time in a long time Ottawa's been without Andre Jackson for an extended period of time, and they've stood up to the challenge. Jackson Mallory has played some huge minutes down low. 5 minutes and 14 seconds remaining first half. Ball is loose. Elijah Mason gets the steal. He looks to drive on Eric Smith Jr. And he puts it on him with the poster. They'll throw it the other way. Jenkins open on the wing. And then it's going to be a loose ball that goes off of Jenkins. He'll drive to the lane. Leaves it there. 3-pointer in the corner, in and out. No good. Tip in good from Smith Jr. 33-14 OU. Johnson the third, left wing. Back up top, Elijah Mason. Here's Ian Moore. Moore dribbles off his foot. It goes to Ty Bland, right wing. Short corner to Quan Daniels. Turnaround from Quan. Good. Silky smooth from Daniels.
Nice shot there.
And it's all coming up Ottawa in this first half as they go up on 21. Left side, Heiner Schweiger, back up top to Jenkins. And a foul will be called on Ottawa. That'll send Jenkins to the line for the 1-1.
Just a little aggressive there. Couldn't get his feet set. Daniels was trying to shuffle over in front, but got caught with the block.
And I heard in that background, you can hear Bruce saying, "Get up, big fella." That was the line that we had for Elijah Mason earlier this year for another posterizing dunk. That man was a freshman. It'll be Ryan Torrey into the game for OU, the 6'2 sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. Free throw good for Jenkins. Eagles are 5 of 8 from the foul line. Mallory returns, as does Tristan Hall. Second free throw good for Jenkins. As it's 35-16. Torrey stuck right there. It's going to be saved by Simpson, but he stepped out of bounds as Torrey went right into the trench.
Yeah, got himself right into no man's land in the corner between the baseline and the sideline.
Inbound to Joe Johnson III. Braves have 4 seconds to get it across, and then there will be a foul called on Avila. Goes on Heinrich Schweiger, team foul number 5 for the block. Joe will inbound in front of us. Ty Bland, the leading scorer for OU with 8. Johnson III with 7. Mallory with possession for OU. Drives to the right side, hands it off to Ian Moore. Moore to the free throw line, finds Tristan Hall. He'll spin. Layup no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. Just a little extra from Ian Moore to look for, they called the travel. My goodness, missed it.
I think we all did.
I think he traveled because he got pushed in the back.
Yes.
So a turnover on the Braves. They're 6. They forced 8 Avila turnovers. Somebody get it is Kilpatrick. Hands it off to Jenkins as they run the dribble weave. Torrey staying on Heinrich Schweiger. Left side as they go to Kilpatrick. Skip pass right side. Taken away by Mallory. He gets another steal. Right side, Ian Moore. Moore attacking in the lane. Leaves it with Jackson Mallory. Mallory to Tristan Hall inside. Up top to Johnson III. 4-3 from straight away. Yes, sir. Joe hits another triple, his third of the first half. And Ottawa leads 38-16. Eric Smith Jr. thought about the 3. And then goes right corner. Ottawa double teams. They're going to go down low. Passes tipped around. Taken away by Mallory. Torrey. Right side for Moore. Moore going to go to Hall. He'll back in on Kilpatrick. Reverse layup. Good. And the foul. Tristan heads to the foul line for an and one.
And the Braves right now are just abusing Avila in the paint.
Braves have forced 10 turnovers, resulting in 12 points. And that is a 3-point play for Tristan Hall as he hits the free throw. Braves up by 25, 41-16 with 2:56 remaining in the first half. Sub for the Eagles, they will bring in Jonathan Cosby, a 6'8 freshman from Maryland Heights, Missouri. He played 18 minutes against Oklahoma Wesleyan Saturday. Smith Jr. right wing. Dribbles to the left side of the floor, gets the screen from Cosby. Smith Jr. pulls up from 20 feet long. Rebound by Johnson III.
And I think if you're the Braves, you're happy with that shot all night.
Hand off left side, Joe in the corner. Mallory. Johnson falls down. Ian pump fakes the 3. He's got Smith Jr. on him. Right side of the floor to Torrey. Torrey drives on Heinrich Schweiger and dribbles back out to the wing with 13 on the shot clock. Torrey asking for a screen. He'll get one from Hall. Ryan inside, leaves it with Tristan Hall. He'll go with one hand. And the flush on a great pass from Ryan Torrey.
Just unselfish basketball there that leads to the dunk.
43-16 Braves, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jenkins, right side to Cosby. Right wing for Simpson. Simpson goes baseline on Johnson the third. Braves cut him off. Good backside pass. No. Putback no good either. Third chance is good for Cosby.
Just some tough luck there. Weird bounce off the rim.
As Joe dribbles to the left wing, Ottawa up 43-18. Right wing, Ian Moore for a 3 to keep it going. No. Long rebound to Smith Jr. in the right corner. With 1:30 remaining in the first half. Simpson leaves it with Smith Jr. He steps into a 3. Short off the front rim. Rebound by Ryan Torrey. He wants to get out and run. Torrey pulls up from the free throw line long. Rebound by Simpson. 1:15 remaining first half. Simpson to the wing in the corner for Smith Jr. Back to Simpson, and that ball's deflected. I believe, no, it is not. It is going to go off of Avila and a turnover. Into the game for OU. It's going to be number 22. That's Gavin Hooper, the 6-foot freshman from Cherryvale.
Yeah, and it looks like there's some tired guys right now for Avila as they bring another sub in.
That is turnover number 11 on Avila. Inbound goes to Mallory. In the corner to Ian Moore. He wants a triple. No, he hits the deck hard. Rebound by Cosby. And then after the play, they call a flop warning on Ian.
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't see it. I was watching the flight of the ball.
Braves have cooled off to a nearly 53% in this first half. They were up around 60 again, and that's a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa as Simpson gets into the body of Torrey and forces the foul. (43-18) OU. Simpson to the line for 2 free throws. The Eagles as a team 6 of 9 from the foul line. His first free throw good. Simpson with 4.
And right now, Avila has more free throws made than field goals made.
Second is good. 43-20 Braves. 51.5 remaining. Mallory wants to drive to the left wing. They'll hand it off to Ian Moore. Moore backs in right side. Finds Gavin Hooper. Left side to Mallory. They'll lob it down low to Hole. Hole backs in. They'll kick it out to Hooper. He wants a 3 from deep. It's long. Mallory got the rebound. Put back and the foul. Jackson Mallory.
Great job there going to the rim. He was just, nobody boxed him out when he got the rebound, went back up and got fouled.
Mallory with 5 to go along with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and we don't have the steal stat. We'll have to wait till halftime, but he's got to have close to half a dozen.
At least 5.
And he completes the 3-point play. 46-20 OU with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Simpson left side for Heinrich Schweiger to DeShazer. Left side, Barbary for 3. No. Long rebound, tipped around. Cosby gets the rebound, basket, and the foul. As Moore caught him on the arm, and he'll go for the 3-point play. The second personal on Ian. The Eagles trying to get within 23. First time to the line for Cosby, who's come off the bench and has quickly scored 4, make it 5. We're going to see pressure from Avila. Ottawa can hold for the final shot, leading 46-23, 14 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Mallory stands on the beat in the Avila logo at midcourt. In the corner to Hooper. Down low, they'll go to Tristan Hall. Hall spinning. Finds Ian Moore at the buzzer to beat it. No, it's short. And Ottawa takes a 46-23 lead into halftime over the Avila University Eagles in Kansas City. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hey, Carrie, we need that tax report by tomorrow. Hey, Bobby, give me that expenses.
For Hari's accounting firm, client growth is exponential.
I know we're a couple of accountants short.
He needs whip-smart accountants at whiplash speed.
Hey, so why aren't these receivables matching up?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
My name is Darby Weidel. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
After her busy day, Lisa unwinds with a Vicks Vapor Bath. Lisa's husband relaxes at the end of his day with a Vicks Vapo Shower. Lisa and Steve both lose themselves in the soothing Vicks Vapors and forget about the stresses of the day. They also forget about making dinner. Looks like a frozen pizza night. Enjoy a soothing Vicks Vapo moment wherever you choose. Look for Vicks Vapo Bath and Vicks Vapo Shower in a store near you.
Everything turned up Ottawa in that first half, Matt, as they lead it 46-23. 1 point, the score was 12-7 with 11:05 remaining in the first. Over those final 11 minutes, Braves outscored the Eagles 34-16 and taken a commanding lead into halftime.
Yeah, no, the Braves have really extended the defense and the pressure and have really made it difficult for Avila to get up good-looking shots. And when Avila has been able to get the ball in the paint, the shots have been contested, and they've not been kind. The rim's not been kind to the Eagles.
And that's, it's another product. We talk about all these games. You're going to end up with 4 games over a 7-day period. And when you've only had a day of rest and a team like the Eagles that are already down 2 of their major contributors, they don't go more than 9 or 10 guys deep and don't feel comfortable going any farther than that. Those shots come up short when you've got heavy legs, and that's kind of the story tonight for Avila. They're 0 of 10 from 3, just 7 of 26. You mentioned right before the end of the half they have more free throws than they have made field goals.
Yeah, and it's not the lack of opportunities. They've had some good looks, especially from outside, and they've just not been able to cash them into points.
Did you see that bounce pass, by the way?
Nice,
one-handed.
Nice job there.
As that ball came over to us. We were going to go ahead and take a short break. We come back. We look at scores from around the KCAC. Ottawa 46, Avila 23 at halftime. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Square Sweepstakes is back. Every score change will draw one winner from the square to win $50,000. Plus, 2 grand prize winners will win $500,000 they could use toward their dream home. Get in the game for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 56.
No purchase necessary. Legal residence of the 50 U.S. and D.C. of age of majority. Ends 11/11/22. Equal housing lender. Licensed all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. The NFL entities have not offered to sponsor this promotion in any way.
Braves led by as many as 27 in the first half. They lead currently by 23 at the break, as didn't do my job of updating the scoreboard before clicking over, so we'll see what some of those scores are on the women's side. Earlier tonight, the women falling 60-48 to Avila in a defensive slugfest going back and forth as the women fall to 7-14, 5-12 in KCAC play. Friends in York in a close one. Friends has been a weird one this year, Matt. They went on a 9-game winning streak, and they've lost 2 in a row as the women's side is just chaos from really 2 through 7. York trailing Friends 63-58, that one in Wichita. Kansas Wesleyan gets another win. They defeat Southwestern 89-41. Sterling all over St. Mary's 76-46. And I'm trying to see if there's any other games in progress. Should have a Bethel score in here somewhere, as they are taking on McPherson, so we'll take a quick look. As, it's a 65-54 win for McPherson over Bethel. In the fourth quarter, it's 59 all, and Lindsborg, as Oklahoma Wesleyan looking to pick up a second straight win over another team above them in the standings. And the men's side, we'll take a look here. Southwestern and Kansas Wesleyan says they're at halftime, but the score is 0-0. So don't have a score there. We'll look at any other games going on right now. Not seeing any, but we'll keep you updated as the second half goes on. The score here, Ottawa 46, Avila 23. We'll take another break. You'll listen to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happened.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Why are people joining the Align Probiotic Healthy Gut Team Up?
Less bloating means I like the way my jeans fit again.
A balanced gut means I'm more comfortable being out with my friends.
I trust Align because my doctor recommended it.
Align has probiotics that can help relieve occasional bloating, gas, and abdominal discomfort.
So join the Align Healthy Gut Team Up.
Try Align Probiotics for a month and see how great a healthy gut can feel. Get $2 off your first month of Align at AlignProbiotics.com.
The Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Square Sweepstakes is back, and we're kicking off the action again with the largest official game of Super Bowl Squares ever. Here's the play-by-play. There's millions of dollars in prizes, and a bunch of lucky fans are gonna win big. Every single score change will draw one lucky winner from the square to win $50,000. That means touchdowns, field goals, extra points, safeties, even a two-point conversion is a winner. 50 G's. Plus, 2 grand prize winners will win $500,000 they could use toward their dream home. There's one way to enter, 2 ways to win, and 0 reasons not to play. See rules and get in the game for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 56.
No purchase necessary. Legal residence of the 50 U.S. and D.C. of age of majority ends 11/11/22. Equal housing lender licensed all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. The NFL entities have not offered or sponsored this promotion in any way.
Highlighting female entrepreneurs. Sponsored by Indeed. A Brooklyn business owner is making headlines. Paris McKenzie opened a beauty supply shop during the pandemic at 16 years old.
I've been helping my mom run her businesses since I was very, very young, so I know how to handle finances and how to market products in the store. I had enough money saved to invest in this.
Looking for quality candidates this new year? Look no further than Indeed. Our new video interview tool takes the hassle out of virtual hiring. Visit Indeed.com/credits.
The push to Super Bowl 56 in Los Angeles is on.
Let's go!
And the final step is Championship Sunday. 4 teams, 2 games, 1 epic day.
This could be one for the ages.
The stakes are high and the pressure is rising. Who will punch their ticket to the Super Bowl?
It's all about us. We set the tempo.
The biggest season ever in the NFL comes down to 2 conference championship games.
This is the game you want to watch.
Sunday, January 30th, presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. Visit NFL.com/schedule for the full schedule.
Saving at the Home Depot means you can do more for less. Like making your laundry and life easier with an LG wash tower that automatically detects fabric texture and load size. Enjoy savings on top-rated appliances online, in-store, or on the Home Depot app. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. U.S. only while supplies last. Valid 1/6 through 1/26/2022. Free delivery applies to orders of $396 or more.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Ottawa leads at the half 46-23 as they finished the half on a 34-16 run after the score was at 12-7. As we'll get you those first half stats. Joe Johnson III led the way for OU with 10 and 1 rebound, 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. Ty Bland with 8 to go along with 3 rebounds and 1 assist. Tristan Hall 7 points, 5 boards, and 2 assists. Jackson Mallory in that first half, Matt, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. I mean, don't want to put it out there. Maybe we should. We're on triple-double or maybe quadruple. But it's hard to believe that the assists are the low for Jackson right now.
Yeah, exactly. But you're right. I mean, he's done a little bit of everything in the game.
And he had to do that because of the 2 fouls to Andre Jackson just 5 minutes in. Mallory played heavy minutes. He was a starter to start the game, but they had to move him down to the 5 to try and deal with Eric Smith Jr., as they didn't want to get Tristan Hall in foul trouble either, and that just says a lot about his awareness on the defensive end.
Well, Mallory, and really once Mallory switched over to Eric Smith Jr., they really didn't try to take advantage of him inside.
Ottawa 17 of 33 from the field. That's 51%. 6 of 14 from 3 and 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Avila 7 of 26, 0 for 10 from 3 and 9 of 12 from the foul line. They committed 11 turnovers, resulting in 13 Ottawa points. But what stands out to me, Matt, is something that Steve's talked about a lot. Braves had 5 turnovers, which isn't the stat. It's the 1 point given up. A lot of times this year when the Braves have made mistakes on the defensive end or on the offensive end, those have resulted in some defensive deficiencies. And tonight they've gotten back when they've committed those turnovers and haven't allowed those to kind of just spill over into more points for the other team.
Right, yeah. All of a sudden one mistake compounds into another mistake. You turn the ball over and give up points. That's a double whammy that leads to bad things.
Leading scorer Dylan DeShazer off the bench with 6. Eric Smith Jr. with 5. Dante Simpson with 5. Jonathan Cosby in just a couple minutes ended up with 5 points. Jalen Jenkins with 2. Player that in the past has really given Ottawa problems is Heinrich Schweiger. He has not scored. He's 0-3 overall, 0-2 from 3, but they've been able to defend him 4 or 5 feet behind the 3-point line. They want to run their offense. They like to run some flex quite often because they have so much size inside. They're not letting them run that offense from the elbow and in.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Braves are doing a nice job of pushing the Eagles out further away to make them start their offense, much closer to half court and then really jump in the passing lanes as well.
We're going to go ahead and take our final break before the start of the second half. Braves lead at 46-23. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
The push to Super Bowl 56 in Los Angeles is on. Let's go! And the final step is Championship Sunday. 4 teams, 2 games, 1 epic day.
This could be one for the ages.
The stakes are high and the pressure is rising. Who will punch their ticket to the Super Bowl?
It's all about us. We set the tempo.
The biggest season ever in the NFL comes down to 2 conference championship games.
This is the game you want to watch.
Sunday, January 30th, presented by Intuit TurboTax Live. Visit NFL.com/schedule for the full schedule.
Out for the second half for the Braves, Johnson the third, Mallory, Hull, Moore, and Jackson, who has those 2 fouls. You know he wants to get involved again after seeing what his team did in the first half. 46-23 Braves. They go right to Andre Jackson. Crosses over on Simpson. Backs him in. Step back is blocked, and he hits the deck hard, and it's taken the other way by the Eagles. They'll find Eric Smith Jr., and he's going to lay it in with the right.
And you have to expect at this point the Eagles are going to come out and really be aggressive to get on the Braves.
Andre Jackson from 20 feet, good. That's a 2 as he stepped on the line.
Some people would argue the worst shot in basketball.
But as you say, they don't draw it in the scoreboard.
Exactly.
Well, they might just put a little graphic if you want to look at that. But screen set for Simpson. He gets to the left wing. They want to post up Eric Smith Jr., go right at Andre Jackson, and he scores over the top. And that might be one where you don't want to switch right now with him out there with 2 fouls.
Right, exactly.
48-27 OU, 19 minutes remaining in the game. Mallory picks up his dribble, and it's taken away by Heinrich Schweiger. 2-on-1 the other way. Heinrich in the lane. Shot is short. Put a Barbary, no good. And Ottawa gets the rebound and goes the other way. Ian Moore drives. finds Mallory, and then he's called for a travel.
Yeah, right now the Braves just look a little out of sync. You know, sometimes when you're up by 23 at halftime, you lose your focus when you come out to the court. Always kind of a danger concern by the coach.
Just a minute and 20 seconds into the second half, and Ottawa's committed 2 turnovers. Heinrich Schweiger over to the right wing. Looks to go baseline. They go down low to Eric Smith, and Tristan Hall reads it and knocks it out of play. And that's where they're going to start, is inside and work their way out. As Eric Smith Jr. has 9 and 7 rebounds. Marbury will inbound for the Eagles. And it goes to Simpson inside, lays it in, and Andre Jackson trying everything he can not to pick up that third foul. 48-29 Braves. Jackson drives on Simpson, picks up his dribble, kicks it right wing for Ian Moore. Braves will swing it around the left side to Joe Johnson III. Joe, left corner for Mallory. They'll go down low to Tristan Hall. They're going to ISO. They'll swing it right side. Andre Jackson wants a triple, in and out. Rebound by Barbary.
Good look there.
Simpson, jump stop, kicks it right side, throws it in the corner. Stepping out of bounds is Larson. And a turnover on the Eagles.
You know, right now, I think for Ottawa, come down, have a good possession, run their offensive set, get a good look, kind of help stem the tide here a little bit.
Stoppage by the officials. The shot clock didn't start, so they had to stop it and set it to 24. 48-29 Braves. Tristan Hall inbound. Braves go from left to right on the radio dial in the second half. Mallory, the hole at the elbow. Pump fakes the handoff. Right side, they find Moore. Right corner. Ian tacks to the right wing and leaves it with Jackson. Andre with 9 on the shot clock to Joe, middle of the floor. Joe to the right wing. Drives, gets in the lane, floats from the elbow. It's going to be well short. Rebound out to Simpson. Simpson down the far sideline, dribbles to the middle of the floor, out to the wing. They'll hand it off to Larson, to Simpson. Left corner. They'll go to Heinrich Schweiger, and he loses it out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, good defense there by Johnson. Schweiger was trying to make a quick move, and Johnson was able to get a hand on it and tip it off the knee.
Johnson, the third, right wing. He'll drive by Simpson. Scoop with the right hand. It looked like it hit the backboard first before he blocked it. Smith goes the other way to Heinrich Schweiger, to Simpson in the lane. They'll go back to Schweiger, and they throw it into their own bench.
You know, that's just a frustrating play right there for the Avila. Feel like you're making a little bit of run and a careless turnover.
I feel like I'm getting deja vu from the first half.
Yeah.
Very ugly start for both teams in that first half. It was only 12-7 through the first 9 minutes. Andre Jackson open for 3, maybe 2 open. He gets a hip check from Simpson. And a whistle and a foul called. Ottawa trying to get Andre Jackson going for Simpson. His second personal. They're going to bring Jenkins into the game for Barbary. Johnson the third will inbound to the left of the OU basket. They're going to lob it inside. Andre Jackson gets the initial, then swings it inside for Tristan Hall. Left-hand layup too strong. Rebound by Avila. Ottawa has not looked good on the offensive end to start the second half. Inside, Jenkins to the corner. Back to Simpson, left wing as he runs right at Andre Jackson. His up and under layup is short, but he's fouled by Jackson Mallory, and he'll shoot 2. And you're down by a lot. The easiest way to pick up points with the clock stopped. That's Mallory's second.
Yeah, and at this point, you know, it's almost like a little bit of a lack of focus here from the Braves.
Simpson's first one is good. Eagles have started the second half on a 7-2 run. Mallory and Johnson the third come out. Cosby comes in for the Eagles. One more upcoming for Simpson. Hits it. 48-31. Avila showing pressure. The 2-1-2 trap. Andre Jackson just going to dribble through all of them. Backdoor cut. The Ty Bland layup's good on the pass from Andre Jackson from midcourt. 50-31 Braves trying to stem the tide with the Eagles on the offensive here in the second half. Schweiger to Eric Smith Jr. Bounce pass inside to Cosby. His turnaround good, and he has done a nice job off the bench. Jonathan Cosby averages 1 point a game.
Yeah. And that's just too easy to let him catch it that deep on the block, turn and square up and score easily.
50-33 OU. Andre Jackson backs in, spins back to the right side. They'll bring it back up top. Right wing Ian Moore. Moore will slow it up with 13 on the shot clock. Off the screen, works to the left side of the floor. He runs into Heinrich Schweiger. Right side tie, 4. They'll go down low. Daniel, or make that Tristan Hall. Just does a great job of not worrying about rushing that. Gets by 2 defenders, lays it in with the right.
Yeah, good body control there to split the defenders and get it up on the glass.
52-33 OU. Cosby, backside pass to Eric Smith Jr. in the dunk. Ottawa got caught sleeping.
Yeah, and again, nice pass by Cosby.
52-35 OU. Andre Jackson going to be fouled again by Simpson. He was going to the rim. He's on the floor. Into the game for OU, Elijah Mason. And checking out will be Tristan Hall. Into the game for the Eagles is going to be Larson. He'll come in for Heinrich Schweiger. The Eagles just going to go bigger.
Yeah.
They want to go more size on the floor right now. Inbound to Daniels in the short corner. Kicks it right side, Elijah Mason. Mason backing in, kicks it right side to Jackson. Dre gets the screen from Elijah. He'll shoot the 3 on the wing. No. Then it hits the shot clock, and that'll give Avila possession.
Yeah, just some tough luck, and it looks like Avila went bigger because the Braves were beating them up in the paint.
Means Eric Smith Jr. will now be guarded by Andre Jackson. Swing it left side for Dinkins. With 14:40 to go, it's Ottawa 52, Avila 35. Cosby in the lane. Left side to Eric Smith Jr. Layup. Oh, he's fouled again. They're just going to go with the 2 big men with some high-low action, trying to slow this game down. Team foul number 2, third personal on Andre Jackson. Eric Smith Jr. shoots 2 free throws. His first one good. The Eagles 12 of 15 from the free throw line. The 23-point lead already down to 16. We've played just over 5 minutes in the second half.
Yeah, and Avila's had more success. I mean, at halftime they had 14 of their 22 points in the paint.
Second free throw, no. And Elijah Mason gets the rebound, but it's going to be called a jump ball. And that'll give Avila possession. Simpson will inbound for the Eagles. In the corner, they go to Dinkins. Goes baseline, drives, bounce pass inside, taken away by Jackson Mallory. Braves out on the run with Daniels. Daniels, right side. As Elijah Mason falls down, he was trying to back in on Eric Smith Jr., and it's called a travel.
Yeah, I think he was expecting that he was going to get a shot block and tried to get himself squared up, and instead, Eric Jr. just stepped away. Or Smith Jr., I should say.
Braves had 5 turnovers in the first half, and the shot clock not starting again. So that was the 3rd turnover on Ottawa in the second half already. Braves have managed just 6 points. They have been outscored 13-6.
I wouldn't say momentum's in the gym, but it's knocking on the door for Avila.
Dinkins for 3. No, that would have been big. Rebound by Ty Bland. Bland out to Daniels. DeQuan in the corner to Ian Moore. Back to Daniels. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Bland in the left corner. Ty drives on Cosby. Finds Moore. Open for 3 on the wing. Yes. What a screen by Jaquan Daniels to free Moore. And Ian hits the triple.
Unselfish basketball there.
Simpson out to Dinkins. He shoots a 3 on the other end. Good. Ottawa didn't even try and defend. 13:40 to play. 55-39 OU. Left side of the floor, Ty Bland. Ty dribbles behind his back. Drives on Larson. Throws it to Mason, left corner. Back up top to Mallory with 15 on the shot clock. That's set 2 screens for Jack in the middle of the floor. He'll drive inside. Up and under layup is blocked. Smith gets the ball, and he'll go the other way. Right side pass to Dinkins for 3. Yes. And Ottawa's going to take a timeout as the Eagles have gotten within 13 with 13:13 to play. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. While making funeral arrangements, we hear some of the most delightful stories. We hope you record those stories to pass down to future generations. Dangle & Son sets the standard in funeral service.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Going 0 of 10 in the first half from 3. The Eagles are 2 of 3 in the second half, and they've cut it to a 13-point Ottawa advantage as they've outscored the Braves 19-9 in the second half. Braves basketball out of the timeout. Braves still has 5 timeouts remaining. Daniel steps into a 3 on the wing, in and out. Rebound by Cosby.
Good looking shot, just wouldn't fall.
13 minutes to play. Heinrich Schweiger, right wing. They're looking to post up Smith Jr. They come back to Larson. Braves will switch. Moore will guard him. Cosby, right hand dribble. They'll go to Dinkins. Guarded by Mallory. Dinkins hands it off to Heinrich Schweiger. Pick and roll with Eric Smith Jr. Heinrich Schweiger in the short corner to Eric Smith Jr. He takes the jumper, draws front rim. Tip in, good from Larson as Moore jumped too early.
Just an unlucky bounce there.
It's down to 11 with 12:28 to play. Dribble handoff finds Jaquan Daniels in the corner. Ian Moore for 3, no. And then it goes over the top of the basket. Andre Jackson going to come back into the game. The Eagles did all that with Dante Simpson on the bench. Elijah Mason checks out. Andre Jackson comes in. 12 minutes and 15 seconds to play. It's 55-44 OU. They've been outscored 21-9 in the second half. Oh, Eric Smith Jr. driving, getting in the lane, backing in, jumps over the top, scores with the right. It's down to 9. 23-9, Avila run. Left wing, Ian Moore. Back up top for Mallory, hands it off to Andre Jackson. He jerks on Heinrich Schweiger. In the corner, Daniels goes baseline. Up and under, layup good as he goes through Heinrich Schweiger to lay it in on the baseline.
Yeah, nice tough drive there.
11:35 to play. Left wing, Simpson. Back to Heinrich Schweiger. Ottawa going to switch, and they're going to throw it left side to Cosby. Bounce pass inside, loose, picked up by Daniel. Right side, oh, what a pass to Ty Bland on the no-look from Jaquan. The Braves go back up by 13, 59-46.
Yeah, quick 4-0 run right there.
Heinrich Schweiger, right wing. Left-hand dribble, screen set by Smith Jr. He'll get to the short corner. Back up top to Simpson. Simpson, left wing, Heinrich Schweiger. He pump fakes the 3, brings it back to Simpson. Simpson in the lane, leaves it with Smith Jr., comes up short. And then Ottawa commits the foul on Smith Jr. and sends him to the free throw line, which not a bad decision when otherwise it would have been a dunk.
Yep, exactly.
Tristan Hall has the scores table. Eric Smith Jr. has been a nightmare throughout his entire career against Ottawa. 14 points, 9 boards so far. And he has found it from the foul line. Missed 3 out of his first 4. And since then, he has gone 4 for 4. So
sometimes you got to shoot a few to get the feel.
Hoping with shooting on the other end of the floor, you'd have those same struggles, but not the case
today.
so far. Smith makes both, and both of them look real good. It's 59-48, then 55 remaining. Mallory leaves it with Daniels. Jaquan to the short corner, finds Tristan Hall. He works on Cosby, gets in the lane, spins, kicks it out to Daniels for 3 in the corner. Yes, they call it a 2. Another foot on the line. That's the second time that's happened. Schweiger, left side. They go to Cosby down low. He spins over the top of Daniels, no. Or over the top of Hold, no. Rebound by Tristan. 62-48 OU, 10:22 to play. Right wing Daniels. Got Heinrich Schweiger on him. Daniels backing in, still keeps that dribble as he posts up. Jump stop in the lane over the top of Heinrich Schweiger. Took a whack to the arm, no whistle.
Yeah, it looked like he got hit on the elbow.
Jenkins to the right corner. Goes to Smith Jr. Back up top to Simpson. Left wing Heinrich Schweiger. They'll go baseline, up and under pass, kicks it in the corner to Smith Jr. for three. It's short, offensive rebound though. They'll come back out to Jenkins. Open three from straightaways, an air ball, but there's Smith Jr. to lay it in.
Yeah.
He's got a double-double, 18 and 10. Down to 11 for OU, 61-50. Andre Jackson kicks it in the corner, now back out up top to Joe. Left wing for Jackson. Backing in is Tristan Hall. He works on Simpson, goes over the top. It's short. Ottawa cannot draw a foul right now.
Not at all.
9:17 to play. 61-50 OU. Smith Jr. Left side Jenkins. Working off the screen there. They set a hard screen on Tristan. They go in the corner to Cosby. Ball kicked out of play by Jackson. Into the game for the Eagles will be Dylan DeShazer for Cosby.
Yeah, right now, you're exactly right, Casey. On the offensive end for the Braves, a lot of contact around the rim with no call.
That's on two of them. Braves are down to 47% after shooting 51% in the first half. Down low, they'll go to Smith Jr. Left side to Shazer. He wants a 10-footer. Good. Go! Go! 61-52, Braves. Jackson up top, Tristan Hall. Left wing to Johnson III. In the corner to Mallory. Joe tacks to the elbow, picks up his dribble, and ball's kicked out of play. It'll remain with OU. Shot clock goes to 20.
And I think right now Smith Jr. is so involved in the game, the Braves are running guys at him to get the ball out of his hands, and the Avila teammates are stepping up and dropping.
The Eagles have outscored Ottawa 29-15 in the second half. And an offensive foul will be called on Daniels. That's the fourth team foul on OU, third personal on Jaquan. Daniels will have to check out with 3 fouls. Simpson going to walk it across the timeline. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to play. 9-point Ottawa advantage. They led by 23 at the half, led by 27 at one point in the first half. Jenkins, right side Smith Jr. He'll shoot the 3. Good. Ottawa might need another timeout. Down to 6. 8:13 to go. Jackson, right side to Ian Moore. He'll drive into the lane to the elbow, steps through, leaves it. It's taken away by Smith Jr.
And the Braves have no answer for Smith Jr. right now.
He's going to pull up. It's going to be short. Rebound by Ian Moore. Moore driving the other way. Right corner, Joe. He's going to be called for the step out of bounds. Ottawa's going to get another timeout as this one has become a game. 30-second timeout at 61-55 OU with 7:52 to play. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KLFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Braves 61, Eagles 55, as we have 7 minutes and 52 seconds to play. The Eagles have run the Braves out of the gym in the second half. They've outscored them 32-15. Now it's a ball game with 7:49 to go. Simpson left wing. Right side of the floor. They're going to post up to Shazer, then bring it to Smith Jr. He'll drive in the lane, kick it out to Simpson. Simpson in the lane, runner from the elbow, long, rebound by Mallory. Mallory to Jackson, right wing Johnson III. Joe steps through, he's going to I believe, go to the free throw line. Looks like he was attacking the rim. And they're going to say it's on the floor. That's team foul number 3 on OU. That is, wait to see the number.
Well, the other thing that's helped Avila get back in this game is they're shooting 60% from the floor in the second half.
Inbound to Johnson at the key. Bounce pass to Tristan Hall as he works on DeShazer. Tristan up and under layup, scores with the right as he was able to clear DeShazer. And Eric Smith got stuck under the basket.
Yes.
63-55 Braves. Smith Jr. right wing. They're going to go down low to Heinrich Schweiger, who's all alone, and he lays it in. 7 minutes to go. 63-57 Braves. Mallory right wing for Ian Moore. Back out to Mallory. Left wing Johnson the third. Joe to Mallory. Works inside, kicks it in the corner to Andre Jackson, and he steps out of bounds.
We've seen a lot of people step out of bounds on this end. Maybe the court's narrower.
12th turnover on OU. 6:48 to play. It's 63-57 Braves. In a game they have to win. First Steve State, the ultimate goal is to host the first-round tournament game. They're going to go down low to Smith Jr. He misses the turnaround, gets his own rebound, and then he's fouled from behind. Let's see what the officials say. And they're going to say he was in the act of shooting. So he'll shoot 2 with 6:37 to go. And the rebounding edge for Ottawa at the half is completely gone, as it's 35-24 Eagles on the evening. At halftime, it was only 21-19. Smith Jr. misses the first free throw, though.
Yeah, the law averages.
And you wonder, he's played the entire second half, hasn't come out of the game. Neither has Heinrich Schweiger, and you wonder where the legs are at. He hits the second to cut it to 5. 63-58 with 6:35 to go. Hole hands it off to Andre Jackson. He'll drive inside, scoop with the right hand, and score as he gets pushed out of bounds by DeShazer. No whistle. Eagles go the other way after the make. Simpson to Smith Jr. Left wing for Heinrich Schweiger. Right side pass taken, and then Moore's going to get hit in the face by Jenkins, and he's going to draw the offensive foul.
Yeah, and you can hear the contact to the face where we're sitting here.
That's team foul number 4 on the Eagles. Second personal on Jalen Jenkins. That is a huge, huge turnover for OU. Basket here would get it back out to 9. Hole looking to drive on DeShazer, gets in the lane, bucket and the foul! Grown man bucket for Tristan Hall. Gets the lead back out to 9.
Yeah, really nice play. They ran the screen, a fake ball handoff, and Tristan took it right down the paint and up on the rim and got fouled.
Tristan has 15 tonight with a chance to make it 16 on the free throw, and he does. 68-58 OU. 5:58 to play. Heinrich Schweiger, left wing. He'll kick it in the corner. Smith Jr. picks up his dribble at the elbow. Trying to go somewhere. He finally leaves it with Jenkins. Jenkins bounce pass inside to Cosby. Layup's good. 5:42 left. 68-60 Braves. Right wing Johnson the third. Heinrich Schweiger on him. They'll switch, have Simpson on him. Braves turn it over. Oh no, it goes off of Smith Jr.
Smith Jr. feeling it.
Yeah, 19 on the shot clock. He has 22 and 12. Hole with 14 and 6 to lead OU. They have 3 in double figures. Andre Jackson in the lane. Over the top of Heinrich Schweiger. Bucket and the foul. No, they're going to say it's on the floor. So they called the blocking foul. The 4th on Heinrich Schweiger. Mallory will inbound. In the corner to Ian Moore. Come back. We'll bring it left side to Joe Johnson the third, then to Andre Jackson. Driving inside, Andre Jackson in the lane on Jenkins. Scoops in, scores anyways through the contact.
Nice job there. Took the chest bump and got to it.
Smith Jr. in the short corner, lost the handle, gets it back as they'll bring it to Jenkins. Jenkins wants an NBA range three, short. Rebound to Heinrich Schweiger. He'll leave it with Simpson. Right side, Eric Smith Jr. 4-3, no. Tip in from Simpson, no good. Tristan Hall gets the rebound, and then a timeout called by Ottawa. Smart play by Tristan Hall to avoid falling out of bounds. The 70-60 Ottawa lead. And it's a full timeout with 4:45 to play. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KLF.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
70-60 OU with 4:46 to play. And what a smart play by Tristan Hall there is. Falling out of bounds, had 3 guys on him, calls the timeout. It'll be Ottawa possession, and coming out of the timeout, looks like Avila's going to go with full court pressure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Great play there to keep possession of that basketball. In the second half, Casey, Ottawa is 14-26 from the field at 53%.
And we're waiting for them to set the shot clock. It'll be at 28. Full court pressure for Avila. Braves bounce pass to Mallory. Ottawa's got to go. Mallory to the other side of the floor to Andre Jackson. They will attack, and he will beat the shot clock. Mallory, they'll go up top to Jackson. Now to Mallory. Stands in the middle of the floor. Finds Tristan Hall top of the key. Hands it off to Andre Jackson. Dre drives to the lane. Through the contact basket and the foul as he goes into the chest of Jalen Jenkins.
Yeah, really nice play. It looks similar to the same step that they ran before, the high handoff. Banked it one way, catch the ball handler coming the other direction, right down the lane line to the rim.
Finish the three-point play is Andre Jackson to go up by 13. That is a 10-2 OU run after the Eagles cut it to 5. Heinrich Schweiger, right wing. Off the screen, they'll go to Jenkins. Moore fights through it. They're going to post up down low with Cosby. Cosby, turnaround, right hand, hook shot, no. Tristan Hall hangs on to the rebound. And then he'll find Joe Johnson third to his left. Ottawa going to slow it up with 4:04 to play. Which is side of the floor to Andre Jackson.
A good chance to be patient here, run the clock, work the ball.
They're going to move Ian Moore left side of the floor. Out to Andre Jackson. Dre to the foul line. He'll take the jumper as no one defended him. He can't get it to go. Tristan Hall gets the offensive rebound, though. And he'll bring it all the way back to the middle of the floor to Ian Moore, who holds it to the right of the Eagle logo in the middle of the gym. 10 on the shot clock for Ian. Dribbles off his foot, gets the ball back, cutting inside is Joe. Right hand layup, good. Moving without the basketball, Joe Johnson the third. His first basket of the second half, he has 12.
Nice cut there, unselfish.
Left side, Heinrich Schweiger goes to the baseline, leads it with Eric Smith Jr. Steps through, right side pass to Cosby. Back up top to Jenkins. They're going to post up with Smith Jr. He spins in the lane, right side pass to Cosby. He wants a three. It's long. Tristan Hall tries to hang on the rebound, can't, and the putback good for Eric Smith Jr.
And that's just a case of just being bigger.
Joe picks up his dribble, finds Mallory, then right side out to Andre Jackson. In the corner, Ian Moore for three. Oh, it's long. And they're out on the run is the Eagles. Left side of the floor, Dante Simpson. Shot blocked by Tristan Hall. Ball's loose on the deck, picked up by Cosby. With 2:34 to go, Braves lead by 13. Lob inside to Cosby. He lost it, and then they call a foul on Ottawa. It goes on Ian Moore, and Cosby will shoot two with 2:30 to play. But that three would have been massive. Put Ottawa up by 16.
Yeah, it was a good look, just a bit long.
Cosby shoots 2. He's 1 of 1 from the foul line, make it 2 of 2. And what a night for Jonathan Cosby, the freshman from Maryland Heights, Missouri. He has 10.
Yeah, really nice looking player, long.
Makes the second. He's got 11. Him and Smith are the only 2 in double figures. Inbound will go to Ian Moore. Back to Andre Jackson, middle of the floor for Joe Johnson III. 75-64 Braves with 2:23 to go, and they will slow it up. 20 on the shot clock.
Use the clock, sir.
And run it just above 2 minutes to play. 12 on the shot clock. Mallory, left side to Andre Jackson. It's stolen away, and Smith Jr. all alone dunks it. Timeout called by the Eagles as they've cut it to 9 with 2:04 to play. The 30 seconds, make it a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball at 1220, 103.7 FM KLFO.
Why are people joining the Align Probiotic Healthy Gut Team Up?
Less bloating means I like the way my jeans fit again.
A balanced gut means I'm more comfortable being out with my friends.
I trust Align because my doctor recommended it.
Align has probiotics that can help relieve occasional bloating, gas, and abdominal discomfort.
So join the Align Healthy Gut Team Up.
Try Align Probiotics for a month and see how great a healthy gut can feel. Get $2 off your first month of Align at alignprobiotics.com.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Welcome back. 2:04 to play, and man, I don't know if you can get any closer than that 3 from Ian Moore to dropping that would have put him up 16. After that miss, the Eagles go on a 4-0 run, and it's now a 9-point advantage for OU. The turnovers in the second half for OU, they've committed 8 of them. They have 13 on the night.
But you have to think at this point, Avila is going to be super aggressive on the ball. They're not going to be disappointed if they commit a foul trying to go for the steal. Braves are going to have to be willing to step to the free throw line and knock down shots.
They've committed 17 fouls to Ottawa's 6 in the second half, which seems low. Inbound will go to Andre Jackson near midcourt. They'll come back to Jackson Mallory. They'll fight Ian Moore on the other side of the floor. Moore, double team, finds Mallory at midcourt, passes tip. Joe Johnson III comes up with it. Braves can hold it with 1:50 to play. 15 on the shot clock for Andre Jackson. Pick and roll, they'll run to Joe, left side. Joe will attack. Gets inside, scoops, basket's good, and they call a charge on Joe, but Ottawa does what they're supposed to do, working under 1:39 to play.
Yep. And even that charge, I'm not sure that he was completely set.
Turnover number 14. As they wipe off the floor. Minute 39 to play. 14th turnover on OU. Braves are up 46-23 at halftime and led by 27 in the first half. The Eagles have been as close as 5. That was at 63-58. Minute 34 to go. Jenkins to Cosby. Right side Smith Jr. Off the screen to Simpson. Jenkins left wing open for 3. High arcing no. Long rebound going to go out of play. It'll be Ottawa possession. Good job by Mallory to force Smith Jr. to try and go around him, and in the process goes into the Avila bench.
Exactly.
Mallory quickly goes to Johnson III. Now back to Mallory, now back to Joe. Joe gets across half court. Right side out to Andre Jackson, 1:14 to play. And they're going to wrap up Mallory. They wrap him up, and it'll send Mallory to the line for free throws. Yeah, it is an intentional on Jenkins.
Yeah.
Mallory never had the ball.
Yeah, it looked like, he was trying to foul him, but the ball wasn't anywhere close.
So Mallory gets 2 shots, and Ottawa gets the basket. Free throw for Jack Good. What a night for Jackson Mallory. 7.7 boards, 2 assists, which I think that one's long. I know we've had at least 1 here in the second half. Misses the second, though. Lead stays at 10, 76-66. Thought he had 2 at the half.
And probably 6 steals.
Yeah, we'll wait to see how that one goes. 1:12 to play. They're going to put 21 on the shot clock. Mallard inbound in front of us. We're going to go to Joe Johnson III on the right wing. 1:10 to play. Joe's bounce pass back to Jackson Mallory. They'll come back to Ian Moore. Moore and Larson will grab him with 1:04 to play. That means team foul number 9 on the Eagles, and Ian Moore shoots the 1-and-1.
And again, right here is where you salt the game away at the free throw line.
Braves 9 of 14 from the foul line on the night. Free throw good for Ian.
Good looking stroke.
Ian has 8. He is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Make it 4 of 5. He makes both. 12-point Ottawa lead with 1:04 to go. Heinrich Schweiger to the wing. Trying to hand it off to Smith Jr. They can't get it to him. They're going to go to Simpson. Simpson drives to the contact short. Rebound by Andre Jackson. They'll go to Joe Johnson III. Joe sprints into the front court and holds it with 46 seconds to play. And they will hold it near midcourt as Braves get a scare from the Eagles in the second half, but it looks like they're going to hang on here, Matt.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like Braves are still going to have to take a shot.
30 seconds to play, 6 on the shot clock. Ian Moore pulls up from 3. This one's long. Rebound by Simpson out on the run. Simpson to the bucket. Layup good. 20 seconds to play. Inbound to Jackson Mallory. And doesn't look like Avila's going to foul. Just going to let Ottawa bring it across. As they're going to win it by a final of 78-68, and they've won 5 in a row. As they go to 15-8 on the year, 11-6 in the KCAC, and Avila falls to 8-15, 7-10. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Darby Weidel. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents. Like, they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Saving at the Home Depot means you can do more for less. Like upgrading your kitchen with a top-rated Samsung kitchen suite, a smart range with air fry, a smart cooling system refrigerator, and a dishwasher with advanced quiet cycles. And with free delivery, the savings come to you. Shop in-store, online, or in the Home Depot app. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. U.S. only while supplies last. Valid 1/6 through 1/26/2022. Free delivery on orders of $396 or more.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Final score from Kansas City, Ottawa 78, Avila 68. We're now joined by Tristan Hall, leading scorer tonight for OU, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. I know Tristan didn't score on Saturday in the win over Kansas Wesleyan. I know you're a team guy. Were you looking to kind of bounce back and score some buckets tonight?
Honestly, no. It just my teammates were able to find me in good positions. First of all, I want to give all the credit and glory to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without Him, none of this is possible. We as a team have been harping on that. We've been getting really strong in our faith, so I just want to make sure that I shout that out first and foremost.
Tristan, you matched up with Eric Smith Jr. tonight, who's one of the best bigs in the conference. You went right at him in that second half, had a couple and one. How big is that for you to go right at one of the best bigs in this conference?
I'm not gonna lie, that stuff does get me excited. There's always a lot of chatter whenever we have a guy that's a special talent like that. So I definitely take those matchups personally, more so defensively, but I'm glad I was able to get it going on the offensive end as well.
Teams won 5 in a row. What would you say that y'all have done a great job of over these last 5?
Man, honestly, it's almost like Coach has been preaching this. It's a 12-game season at this point, the second half. Right now, we're looking at ourselves at 5-0, trying to avenge some of those losses from earlier. Like I said, we're trying to remain strong in our faith. We're always saying our prayer before and after the games, and it just seems like we've learned how to move the ball more and share the sugar a little bit, share the wealth. So I'm just glad that we're able to do that.
Tristan, we appreciate you joining us. Congrats on the win.
All right, thank you so much. Everyone get home safe.
We're going to bring Jackson Mallory on real quick. Did we get those? I don't know if Matt got those final stats or not, because I wanted to see how many steals you ended up with, Jack. Your line tonight, 7.7 boards, 2 assists, which I think you might have had a couple more than that, and probably 7 or 8 steals as well. Had to do it all tonight. Andre picked up those 2 quick fouls, and you were forced to play the 5, which I feel like we say that a couple times during the year.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to do whatever I can to help the team win, and even being smaller and undersized, I know I can still go in and battle and just do the little things that help us win.
The last 2 nights, your team defense has been sensational. Just 68 points give up today. I know Avila, scored more in the second half than y'all, but overall holding them to 68 for a team that has the ability to score 80 plus. What is it defensively that is working?
We just locked in. We knew that they not live and die, but they shoot a lot of threes. They get out and run when they can, and we knew they were going to try to play us around and try to slow us down, because that's how we like to play. And so we just knew if we locked in and we took away their open threes that we would be able to rebound and then run.
As we look at this 5-game winning streak, you've had some games where you scored 100 and a few that you've been in the 70s. I asked Tristan the same question. What do you think is working right now?
Whatever works, really. That's what it is in the KCAC, especially on the road. It's always going to be a tough game. It doesn't have to look pretty as long as it's a W at the end. But as long as we play together and we stick to Steve's game plan, most of the time we're going to come out pretty happy.
Jackson, we appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Case.
We'll get Steve on real quick before he heads back to talk to his team. I hope you've taken a deep breath. I know it got close to 63-58, but again, your defense tonight is what won you that game.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't have played a lot better in the first half, and they didn't shoot the ball. I mean, part of it was our defense in the first half. They didn't shoot the ball great, so got to give them credit. They didn't roll over and die, and we didn't think they would. So, my biggest thing is I hope our guys take away that this is 5 wins in a row. This is a big road win in the KCAC. We know those aren't easy, and so even though maybe we let them back in the game a little bit, maybe we didn't play as well as we could have in that second half. I mean, we still got to really enjoy the heck out of this one. It's hard to win a game, 3-game week, man. We have no time to pout or anything else over a win. I'm glad we have high standards and we want to beat people and beat them by a lot. But the bottom line is we got a big win, and our guys played well for 20, 25, 30 minutes there. It's just that first start of the second half was bad. That's what we talked about at halftime. Like, we got to have a good start, and we didn't. So hopefully we'll learn from this and we won't put ourselves in that position again.
Well, want to talk about the 2 guys that were just chatting with me. Tristan Hall tonight scores 14 after not scoring on Saturday. Had a tough night offensively. Tonight he comes in, goes right at Eric Smith Jr., ends up with 14 and 8. What does that say about his confidence to go right back to him after a tough night Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, he's like a lot of our guys. They got they got some confidence, and they got they got bad memories. So we're going to keep throwing him the ball. I think we should have thrown it to him more. Eric Smith Jr. is really good, but I think we should have thrown it to Tristan more, maybe tired him out a little bit, and maybe got him in foul trouble. But Tristan, he's a workhorse for us, man. I mean, he's always right. If he's not at a double, he's right there with it. So glad he's on our squad, and didn't get to play Elijah a lot in the second half, but Elijah, another big spark. And, he's just playing out of position. Some of those guys are just a little too big for him to try and battle with. But, I mean, how about that dunk, man? That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, the get-up big fellow was playing in the back of my head from Bruce. Jackson Mallory tonight goes for 7 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, and 5 steals. And I asked him, it's probably the second or third time in his career where he's been forced to play a little bit of the 4 and the 5 again, like we saw against Concordia in the tournament.
Yeah, he's a fifth-year guy. I mean, he's won more games in a Braves jersey than anyone in history. So, he's been there, done that. He's got a ring. He's won a conference championship. And so we look to him for a lot of leadership. He knows all 5 spots and everything we do. He's an extension of the coaching staff on the court, except for when he turns it over late.
You got the win tonight. You get ready for Bethany on Thursday, potentially a matchup to take over the 4th seed in the conference. Massive game in front of your fans. Another late-night game. Hopefully get some people in the building, but have to deal with Solomon Clayton and another big man in this conference.
Yeah, they're a good team. They've really been playing well. they had a little stumble against McPherson, so I'm interested to watch that video tomorrow and kind of see what they did against them. But, we got a few things in our back pocket for Solomon Clayton, and hopefully we can pull them out in time and have a good result. So we're just going to enjoy the heck out of this one, and we'll get ready for Bethany tomorrow.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Congrats on the win. We're going to take a quick break. We come back, we wrap it up. You've been listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you ever heard the saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch? Well, that's not true for students in Kansas. Free breakfast, too. Every student, every age, every school day. All you have to do is be enrolled at a Kansas school and enjoy eating safe and delicious meals free of charge. Turns out there really are free lunches because healthy food fuels hungry minds.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Education, the USDA, and this station.
Final score from Kansas City, Ottawa 78, Avila 68. Braves win their 5th in a row, and depending on some results tonight, could see themselves move into 4th place. If not, they will see the team that is in front of them in the standings right now, Bethany, who's 11-5. So depending on how things go tonight, it's a massive one to say the least, Matt. When they head to Ottawa on Thursday, Ottawa gets the first hurdle done this week. These 3-game weeks are just so tough on your body. Mentally, it's tough, especially if you do stumble early on in the week to bounce back. Ottawa, who's won 5 in a row, red hot, takes on a Bethany team Thursday. But tonight, the defense down the stretch, Avila hit those shots that didn't fall in the first half, Matt, and got it to within 5. But then that is when Ottawa really stepped up, pushed the lead back out to 10, and was able to finish.
Yeah, no, it's a good game like that. There was a rough stretch there, and sometimes games like that where things don't go your way for a period of time, it's a character builder. You have to dig deeper. You find out really how good of a team you are. How do you want to compete? And are you going to hold your tent and go home, or are you going to bow up and fight back? And tonight the Braves chose to fight back and push the lead back out and won the game comfortably.
One thing I really like from Siebes is that, you got to celebrate it no matter what the stat sheet shows, which in the end it was pretty close overall. Avila struggles from the field at 40%, but they were so low at the end of the first half that it was going to take something special for them to get back in the game, which they did. But right now it's just celebrating getting a win over a team that beat you earlier this year. That's 2 games in a row, which they lost to K-Dub to start the year. Then they come back and beat them Saturday, and then they beat Avila tonight, and now a chance on Thursday to do that to another team that beat them back in November.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And as the season begins to draw to a close, each of these games have added significance in terms of seeding and matchups for the conference tournament. And clearly, you want to be in a higher seed in a better position of strength. Hopefully get that game on your home court to open up with.
Braves will be back 8 p.m. Wilson Fieldhouse on Thursday. We need some of that Wilson magic as the Swedes will be in town. So many games between these 2 storied programs. Solomon Clayton probably on his way to being an All-American. The big man can shoot it from deep, maybe a little more athletic than Eric Smith Jr. and a little more comfortable from outside the three-point line, but they suffered that loss to McPherson Saturday, so they have stumbled. Can't get a score yet tonight. They are in Bartlesville as we try and get an updated score. Can't find one yet, so but that is going to be tough for them against the number 5 team in the country, so they could be coming off 2 losses in a row and going into Wilson Fieldhouse where the Braves have won a couple in a row of their own. So just a huge matchup to try and get Ottawa into that 4 seed.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. And the advantage is that Ottawa's at home. They don't have to get on a bus and travel, make the trip. They get a little extra rest from that perspective.
I want to thank Matt Kincaid for all of his work tonight as Ottawa does win it 78-68. Matt, looking forward to having you for some Ottawa baseball, who, for those that haven't seen, they're receiving votes in the top 25. They were the KCAC tournament champs a year ago, so right down the road, right down the line here in just over a couple months.
Yep, absolutely. It's spring training, and as we get ready to go, we'll be
as spring as it gets in Kansas,
as
right?
spring as it gets here, and doing some softball,
yes,
hopefully as
absolutely.
well.
Absolutely, as they start the year in the top 10. So a lot of exciting stuff. We'll have those games on KLFO. Maybe we can get Matt to do a couple streams for us as well. Prior, I know you'd love to do some play-by-play too. So, but can't thank you enough for being here tonight. As the women fall by a final of 60-48. The men win their 5th straight as they win it 78-68. For Casey Weeder, Matt Kincaid, and Larson Johnson back at the station, thank everyone for listening. We'll see you Thursday as the Braves will host Bethany for 4th place in the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by